Have you ever noticed how, as we age, the world seems to grow dimmer, not because the light has changed, but because our eyes themselves are changing? For many seniors, vision decline feels like an unavoidable part of aging. Cataracts, macular degeneration, blurry vision at night, these conditions are often accepted as normal. But here's the truth. While our eyes do naturally age, the decline is not inevitable. The body is designed to protect the eyes, to renew cells in the retina, and to keep vision sharp, if we give it the right tools. Most people think the only way to protect their eyesight is through glasses, surgery, or supplements in a bottle, but hidden in nature are powerful compounds, sometimes inside the smallest of foods that directly nourish the retina, the macula, and even the tiny blood vessels that carry oxygen to your eyes. Seeds, often overlooked as bird food or garnish, are among the most concentrated natural sources of these vision protective nutrients. Why seeds? Think about it. A seed contains the entire blueprint of life for a plant. Inside, there's a reservoir of antioxidants, healthy fats, and minerals, all designed to help that seed sprout, grow, and thrive. When we eat them, those same compounds protect the delicate tissues of our eyes from oxidative stress, inflammation, and age-related wear. In this talk, we'll uncover 3 specific seeds that research shows can support the retina and protect against vision decline. You'll learn how these seeds boost circulation to the eyes, how they shield the lens from oxidative damage, and even how they help keep the tiny photoreceptor cells, the ones that allow you to see color and detail, healthy for years to come. And here's the empowering part. These seeds aren't exotic, expensive, or hard to find. You can add them to your breakfast, sprinkle them on a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. Small, simple changes that create a profound impact over time. So, if you care about keeping your vision clear, your eyes resilient, and your independence strong as you age, stay with me until the very end. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the natural wisdom your body is craving. When we talk about aging eyes, one of the most important processes to understand is oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like tiny sparks that constantly flicker inside your body. A little bit of this is normal. It's part of metabolism, part of how we create energy. But over time, especially as we age, those sparks can build up, and when they do, they start to damage delicate tissues. The eyes, particularly the retina and the lens, are extremely sensitive to oxidative stress because they are exposed to both oxygen and light at all times. It's like leaving a photograph in the sun, the image slowly fades. Now here's the hopeful part. Nature built in a defense system. Our body makes antioxidants, molecules that quench those sparks before they do harm, but with age, our antioxidant defense becomes weaker, and if our diet isn't rich in protective compounds, the damage can accumulate. That's where seeds come in. Seeds may look small, but inside they carry powerful antioxidants, especially vitamin E and certain polyphenols that directly target oxidative stress in the eye. Vitamin E, for example, is fat-soluble. That means it gets stored in the fatty layers of cells, including the photoreceptor cells in your retina that allow you to see detail and color. Research has shown that higher vitamin E intake is linked with a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of blindness in older adults. Seeds like sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds are some of the most concentrated food sources of vitamin E you can find. When you eat them, you're literally delivering antioxidant protection right into your retinal cells. Polyphenols, another class of antioxidants, act in a different but complementary way. These plant compounds don't just neutralize free radicals, they also signal your own body to ramp up its natural antioxidant defenses. It's like having both a fire extinguisher in your hand and also calling the fire department for backup. Flax seeds and sesame seeds, for example, are rich in lignans, which are polyphenols that have been studied for their ability to reduce oxidative stress across the body, including in the eyes. Here's something practical you can do. Make it a habit to sprinkle a tablespoon of mixed seeds onto your breakfast oatmeal or yogurt. Doing this consistently supplies your eyes with a steady stream of antioxidants, protecting them day after day. It's not about one meal or one supplement. It's about creating an environment inside your body where your eyes are constantly supported. Another powerful protocol is to combine seeds with other antioxidant-rich foods. Vitamin E works best when paired with vitamin C because together they recycle each other in the body. For example, if you enjoy sunflower seeds as a snack, try having them with a few slices of orange or a handful of berries. The synergy between vitamin C and vitamin E strengthens the antioxidant network inside your eyes. And remember, oxidative stress isn't just about food. Lifestyle matters too. Sleep helps regulate oxidative balance. Adequate hydration keeps cells resilient. Even simple habits like wearing sunglasses on bright days protect your eyes from unnecessary light-induced stress. But food, especially seeds, gives you the raw materials your body needs to keep up with the challenges of aging. By tackling oxidative stress at its root, you're giving your eyes the chance to age more gracefully, to stay clear, and to remain strong. Seeds may be small, but their impact on your vision is nothing short of remarkable. We've covered a lot of ground, but when you step back and look at the big picture, a very clear truth emerges: your body is designed to protect and renew your eyes, even as you age. What it needs is steady support in the form of nutrients, habits, and daily choices that strengthen its natural defenses. We began by exploring oxidative stress, the tiny sparks of damage that accumulate over time. Seeds rich in vitamin E and polyphenols act as nature's own extinguishers, neutralizing that stress and keeping your retina and lens safe. Then we looked at circulation, because your eyes are among the most oxygen-hungry tissues in the body. Seeds with omega-3s and arginine nourish the microvessels that deliver life-giving oxygen to the retina. We talked about the macula, the very center of your vision, and how lutein and zeaxanthin from seeds serve as internal sunglasses, shielding you from blue light and glare. We saw how inflammation, though natural in small doses, becomes destructive when unchecked, and how lignans and omega-3s from flax and chia seeds bring that process back into balance. From there, we zoomed into the photoreceptor cells, the rods and cones that let you see the world in color and detail. Healthy fats from seeds protect and rebuild their delicate membranes, ensuring they remain flexible and responsive. And finally, we gave attention to the quiet gatekeepers, zinc and magnesium. Without these minerals, the enzymes and pathways that safeguard your retina cannot function properly. Seeds provide these minerals in their most natural, absorbable form. What does all of this mean for you? It means that protecting your vision doesn't require exotic supplements or waiting until problems arise. It means that by making simple, consistent changes, like sprinkling seeds onto your breakfast, blending them into smoothies, or enjoying them as a snack, you are actively nourishing the very tissues that keep your world clear and bright. Here's a challenge for you. Starting today, choose one meal where you will add at least one type of seed, maybe ground flax seeds in your morning oatmeal, sunflower seeds on a salad, or chia pudding for dessert. Keep it simple, keep it enjoyable, and pay attention over the weeks to how your eyes feel: less dryness, better night vision, sharper focus. These small signals are your body's way of saying, yes, this is what I needed. The beauty of this approach is that it's not about fighting your body, it's about understanding it. Your eyes are not failing you. They are asking for support. Seeds provide that support in the most natural way, aligning with how your physiology is already designed to work. So as you move forward, remember this: you are not powerless in the face of aging. Every handful of seeds, every intentional choice is an investment in clearer sight, greater independence, and a brighter connection to the world around you. If you found this helpful, let us know in the comments. What seed will you start adding first? And don't forget to subscribe and join this journey of natural healing and healthy aging. Your body is ready, you just need to give it what it needs. When people think about eye health, vitamins often get all the attention: vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. But the truth is, minerals are just as important and sometimes even more overlooked. Two minerals in particular, zinc and magnesium, act like gatekeepers for your vision. Without them, the enzymes and pathways that keep your retina and lens functioning simply cannot do their job. Let's start with zinc. Zinc is critical for the retina because it helps transport vitamin A from the liver into the eye, where it's used to produce melanin. the protective pigment inside the retina. Melanin acts like a shield, absorbing excess light and protecting delicate tissues from damage. Low zinc levels have been linked to a higher risk of macular degeneration and impaired night vision. And here's where seeds shine. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of zinc. Just a small handful can deliver a significant portion of your daily needs. By eating them regularly, you're directly supporting your retina's natural defenses. Now let's talk about magnesium. This mineral plays a central role in regulating blood flow, nerve function, and cellular repair. In the eyes, magnesium helps relax tiny blood vessels, ensuring steady circulation to the retina. It also protects against spasms in the muscles that control eye movement, which can contribute to eye strain. What's more, magnesium calms excessive nerve firing, creating a more stable visual signal from the eye to the brain. Seeds like sunflower and sesame are excellent plant-based sources of magnesium, making them an easy way to strengthen this mineral foundation. Think of zinc and magnesium as the quiet engineers in the background. You might not see them at work, but without them, the entire structure of your vision weakens. Zinc delivers raw materials to the retina. Magnesium ensures smooth communication and circulation. Together, they support both the hardware and the software of your eyes. A simple daily habit could be to enjoy a trail mix of pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds. This not only satisfies a snack craving, but also delivers a wide spectrum of minerals and antioxidants in one go. For even better absorption, pair seeds with a piece of fruit rich in vitamin C, such as an apple or orange, because vitamin C improves the uptake of minerals in the gut. Another helpful tip, eat your mineral-rich seeds earlier in the day. Magnesium supports relaxation, which can ease tension throughout your body, including your eyes. Many people even find that magnesium-rich snacks in the afternoon contribute to calmer evenings and better sleep, which in turn supports eye repair overnight. Of course, minerals don't work in isolation. They're part of a larger orchestra. Too much processed food, high sugar intake, and chronic stress can deplete zinc and magnesium levels quickly. That's why relying on whole foods like seeds is the most sustainable way to keep these minerals steady. Your body is designed to protect your vision, but it cannot do so without the basic building blocks. Zinc and magnesium from seeds act as those foundational tools, ensuring that the retina receives its nutrients, blood vessels stay open, and the entire system runs smoothly. So the next time you enjoy a handful of pumpkin or sunflower seeds, remember that you're not just snacking, you're feeding the gatekeepers of your vision. And over time, these small, steady choices can make the difference between eyes that fade and eyes that stay sharp and resilient. Deep inside your retina are specialized cells called photoreceptors. These are the rods and cones that capture light and translate it into the images you see. Rods allow you to see in dim light, while cones give you sharpness and color vision. Without healthy photoreceptors, even the strongest glasses can't restore clear sight, because the very foundation of vision is compromised. Here's what many people don't realize. Photoreceptor cells are built largely from fat. In fact, the retina contains one of the highest concentrations of omega-3 fatty acids in the entire body. These fats keep the membranes of photoreceptor cells flexible and responsive so they can capture light efficiently. But with age, and especially with diets low in healthy fats, those membranes become rigid and vulnerable. That's when night vision declines, colors look faded, and eyes feel more easily strained. Seeds can help here in a powerful way. Flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds provide alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3. Once inside the body, ALA can be converted, at least in part, into DHA, the very omega-3 that makes up the structural backbone of your retina. While fish is often highlighted for its DHA, many seniors prefer plant-based options, and seeds are the most accessible way to feed your retina with what it needs. Think of your photoreceptors as tiny solar panels. If the panel surface is cracked or rigid, it can't absorb sunlight efficiently. But when the surface is smooth and flexible, the panel captures maximum energy. Omega-3 sect from seeds act like the repair material that that keeps your solar panels efficient and strong. There's also a second benefit. Healthy fats and seeds help reduce what's called lipid peroxidation, a type of oxidative damage that directly harms retinal cells. By protecting these fragile membranes, seeds not only supply the building blocks, but also defend them from breakdown. A simple daily protocol is to include at least 2 servings of omega-3 rich seeds in your meals. For example, add ground flax seeds to a morning smoothie and sprinkle hemp seeds on top of a vegetable stir fry for dinner. The key is consistency. Photoreceptors renew slowly, so daily nourishment ensures their membranes stay healthy over time. Pairing seeds with fat-soluble vitamins also improves absorption. For instance, eating sunflower seeds, which contain vitamin E, along with flax seeds, creates a natural synergy. The vitamin E protects the omega-3s from damage, while the omega-3s delivers structural support to the retina. This is a classic example of how nature designs foods to work together, not in isolation. Lifestyle habits amplify this effect. Quality sleep is when photoreceptor cells repair themselves, so ensuring you have both the building materials, omega-3s, and the repair time, deep sleep, is crucial. Gentle exposure to natural daylight during the morning also helps maintain the circadian rhythm of the retina, supporting photoreceptor function. Your body is brilliantly designed to renew itself. Even the cells in your retina are constantly being maintained and repaired, but only if you give them the right tools. Seeds are among the simplest, most affordable, and most effective tools you can add to your daily life. So, every time you enjoy these seeds, remember you're directly feeding the very cells that let you see the world in color, detail, and clarity. That is the true power of food as medicine. One of the lesser-known drivers of eye problems as we age is inflammation. Most people think of inflammation as swelling in a joint or redness on the skin, but inside the body, inflammation can be silent and chronic. In the eyes, this low-grade inflammation gradually wears down the delicate tissues of the retina, the lens, and the tiny blood vessels that feed them. Over time, this process contributes to macular degeneration, cataracts, and even dry eye syndrome. Here's the hopeful part. Inflammation is not something we have to fight with heavy drugs alone. The body is equipped with a natural balancing system. When we eat foods that are rich in anti-inflammatory compounds, we give the body what it needs to restore, balance, and calm this internal fire. And some of the most effective foods for this are seeds. Flax seeds and chia seeds, for example, are rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3cs are widely studied for their role in reducing inflammation throughout the body. In the eyes, they help protect the tear film that keeps your eyes moist and comfortable, and they calm inflammatory processes that contribute to retinal degeneration. For seniors who struggle with dry, irritated eyes, adding omega-3 rich seeds to the diet can make a noticeable difference. Another anti-inflammatory compound in seeds comes from lignans, especially abundant in flax seeds and sesame seeds. Lignans are polyphenols that act like modulators of inflammation. They help the immune system dial back excessive inflammatory signals without shutting down the body's natural defenses. Think of lignans as the wise mediators in the body, keeping the conversation balanced and under control. Let's bring this into a practical protocol. One easy way to use seeds as an anti-inflammatory tool is to add 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds into your daily meals. You can stir them into soups, mix them into smoothies, or even use them as a thickener in oatmeal. Chia seeds can be soaked overnight to make a simple pudding, which can be enjoyed as a breakfast or snack. These foods aren't just tasty, they deliver steady anti-inflammatory protection right where your eyes need it. It's also important to think about balance. Inflammation in the eyes is worsened when our diets are too heavy in omega-6 fats from processed foods and seed oils. By shifting the balance back toward omega-3 rich seeds, you naturally restore the harmony your body was designed to maintain. Beyond food, daily habits also influence inflammation. Stress, lack of sleep, and too much screen exposure can all amplify inflammation in the eyes. Pairing seed-based nutrition with simple lifestyle adjustments, like practicing gentle eye relaxation exercises or spending time outdoors magnifies the benefit. Your body is designed to heal itself. Inflammation is part of the healing process, but when it goes unchecked, it causes damage. Seeds bring in compounds that help your body quiet the noise, reset balance, and protect your vision naturally. So the next time you sprinkle chia on your yogurt or add flax to your smoothie, remember you're not just eating fiber, you're nourishing the very system that keeps inflammation under control, safeguarding your eyes for the years ahead. At the very center of your retina lies the macula. This tiny area, no bigger than a pinhead, is what allows you to read fine print, recognize faces, and see vibrant colors. Without a healthy macula, everyday tasks, like reading a menu or watching television, become difficult or even impossible. And yet, the macula is highly vulnerable to light damage, especially from blue light that comes not just from the sun, but also from computer screens, phones, and TVs. So how does nature protect the macula? The body has a built-in defense system, pigments called lutein and zeaxanthin. These compounds act like internal sunglasses. They concentrate inside the macula and absorb harmful blue light before it can damage the delicate photoreceptor cells. At the same time, they neutralize oxidative stress, working almost like a natural sunscreen for your vision. But here's the catch. Your body can't make lutein or zeaxanthin on its own. You need to get them from food. And while most people think of leafy greens as the only source, certain seeds like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds also contain these protective carotenoids along with vitamin E, which helps preserve their potency. By eating seeds regularly, you're fortifying your macula with the exact compounds it needs to stay resilient. Think of it this way. If your macula is the camera lens of your eye, lutein and zeaxanthin are like the protective filters that keep the image sharp and bright. Without the filters, glare, damage, and distortion start to build up. With the filters, your vision stays crisp, even under stress. Research supports this connection. Studies have shown that people with higher dietary intake of lutein and zeaxanthin have a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Even more encouraging, increasing intake can actually improve visual performance, including contrast sensitivity and the ability to recover from glare, things that become increasingly important as we age. Here's a simple protocol you can use. Aim to include a handful of pumpkin or sunflower seeds a few times a week. Enjoy them as an afternoon snack or sprinkle them over roasted vegetables. Pair them with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado because carotenoids are fat-soluble, meaning they absorb best in the presence of healthy oils. A salad with spinach, olive oil, and pumpkin seeds is not just delicious, it's a macula-protecting powerhouse. Another tip, consistency matters. Your macula needs a steady supply of lutein and zeaxanthin to build up its protective pigment layer. This isn't about one big meal, it's about small daily habits that compound over time. Think of it as feeding the filter that protects your vision. It's also helpful to limit excess strain on your macula. That means reducing late night screen use, especially close to bedtime, and taking regular breaks during computer work. Pairing these habits with seed-based nutrition strengthens both your natural defenses and your lifestyle approach. Your body is designed to defend its most precious tissues, and the macula is no exception. By supplying it with the right pigments through natural foods, you're giving your eyes exactly what they need to thrive in today's light-filled world. Your eyes are among the most energy-demanding organs in your entire body. In fact, your retina, especially the macula, which is responsible for sharp central vision, uses more oxygen per gram than almost any other tissue. That means your eyesight is only as strong as the tiny blood vessels that feed it. If circulation slows, if vessels become stiff or clogged, the retina begins to struggle. Blurry vision, difficulty adjusting to dim light, and even the early stages of macular degeneration are often linked to reduced blood flow in these microvessels. Now, here's where seeds come into the picture. Certain seeds, especially flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds, are incredibly rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids called ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. Omega-3 CS are famous for supporting heart health, but many people don't realize that the very same mechanism applies to eye health. These fats keep blood vessels flexible, reduce inflammation inside vessel walls, and improve circulation to the microscopic capillaries that nourish the retina. When your circulation improves, more oxygen and nutrients can reach the photoreceptors that actually create your vision. Let me give you a real-life analogy. Imagine the retina as a bustling city at night, full of bright lights. For the city to stay lit, electricity has to flow without interruption. Your blood vessels are like the power lines. If those lines weaken or get blocked, the city goes dim. Seeds provide the raw materials to keep those power lines strong and efficient. There's also another important nutrient here, arginine. Pumpkin seeds are naturally rich in this amino acid, which the body uses to produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas that relaxes blood vessels, helping them open up and carry more blood. When you have better blood flow to the eyes, your risk of vascular problems like glaucoma or diabetic retinopathy decreases. Studies have even shown that boosting nitric oxide can improve oxygen delivery in the retina, which is vital for preserving night vision. So what can you do in practice? Try adding a spoonful of ground flax seeds or chia seeds into your morning smoothie. Ground seeds are easier for your body to absorb. If you enjoy salads, sprinkle pumpkin seeds on top, not just for crunch, but as a natural source of vessel-supporting arginine. Over time, these small habits help maintain smooth blood flow to your eyes. Timing matters too. Eating seeds earlier in the day with breakfast or lunch gives your body plenty of time to circulate those nutrients before evening when the eyes still need fuel for reading, driving, or enjoying time with family. Pairing seeds with leafy greens, which are high in nitrates, can further amplify nitric oxide production in circulation. For example, a spinach salad with pumpkin seeds is more than just tasty, it's a circulation-boosting meal for your vision. It's also worth mentioning that circulation isn't only influenced by food. Gentle daily movement, like walking or stretching, keeps blood flowing to every corner of your body, including your eyes. But when you combine movement with circulation-supporting foods like seeds, you're giving your vision double protection. Your body is designed to keep blood flowing to the eyes, but it needs the right support. Seeds provide that support in a way that's both natural and sustainable. By nourishing your microvessels, you're ensuring that your retina has the fuel it needs to keep your world bright and clear.